From Monday to Tuesday, you don't have any fun. From Wednesday to Thursday, just gonna out for a run. Friday and Saturday, you're always getting drunk. And Sunday, you stay at home and never go to church.
All right, my night outers. Welcome to another fun-filled episode of MyNightOut Radio. This is DJ Psyco Eddie. In studio with me tonight, we have Mr. Mike Worm from Reckless Records. He'll be in studio in just a few minutes.
I think he's out dropping a worm right now.
I was just going to say he's hitting the oxygen stick. Coming in, that song, by the way, was Apollo's Resurrection. Name of the song, Eulogy of Society. I had the pleasure of seeing them over this weekend at Livestock, which I'll be talking about in a little while. Also in studio, we have Mr. Tony Jones.
7 feet of pure charisma.
He is making us sound as wonderful as always. I am just a shell of a man right now. I have literally abused myself for the last almost full week. As you know, last week we did not have a show, nor did Tony, actually. Tony, you doing...
I was at Newport Folk Festival in Newport, and jazz festivals happening this week. They had Bridge Festival in between, and then Newport will go back to its regular yuppie self, but it's this time of year, it is just slamming down there.
Now, it's actually been quite busy. As a driver, I've been going down to Newport quite a bit.
Oh, yeah.
And it is... pretty much wall to wall, especially
they're
on
giving
the
money away down there.
It is nuts down there. But for the last couple of weeks, I haven't been able to drive because I've just been so busy doing other things, like, well, not throwing up to be one of them. Like I said, we did Livestock, but I also figured out that the website Groupon is actually trying to kill you.
Yeah.
Did you know that? I even have proof of it. Now, as always, I'm going to talk about a restaurant because, well, I'm a fat guy. Well, this weekend, my the one pick where it actually stands out to me that Groupon is trying to kill me, I went to Mosaic. Now, this is the second time I've been there. The food is excellent. I can't even tell you how many unique things I've tried there. But when you go on Groupon, you could get $25 off your bill for like $9, or I think it's like $50 off a $100 bill, but you got to spend $100. Right, you got to spend. Well, you
can't just go in there and buy a couple appetizers and ask for your money.
Yeah, no. So there it is. My wife and myself, we have to spend a minimum of $50. Now, when you're looking at the menu and your appetizers are ranging between $6, $7, your dinners are ranging $18, $17. So we had to get 3 appetizers, 2 meals, and we still had to get a dessert, split a dessert, just to cover the $50 that we had to spend. So we had the ambition before we went there, like, okay, after dinner we're going to go hit Lowe's, and then we're going to go get some stuff for the house, and we're going to go home and we're going to start working around. No, that didn't happen. No, we finished the meal. We were arguing, like, all right, if I drop you off in front of the Lowe's, can you just waddle in, get a shop vac? I don't even know if we need a shop vac. Just buy one, just so we could say we did something. And we literally we went home. I couldn't even lay down. I was so full. I had to like sit in the chair in the corner of the room, just waiting for my stomach to settle because there was just so much. It was like Christmas Eve all over again. So we hit Mosaic again. Restaurant in Cranston, stuffed grape leaves. If you're into Syrian, Middle Eastern food, food is excellent. We had the stuffed grape leaves. We had stuff called Borak, Borak. It's a little puff pastry stuff with cheese and deep fried. How can you go wrong?
You could deep fry a shoe. I'll eat it.
My wife had chicken shawarma, made famous by the Avengers. At the end of, I think, the second Avengers movie, the cutaway scene was them sitting around eating chicken shawarma. So my wife had to try that. The food, like I said, was excellent. Dessert, I don't even know what it was. I couldn't even pronounce it on a bet. I just pointed to the menu, and it came out, and it's just these 6 little pieces of it looked like a pinwheel, but it was cheese and honey and nuts, and oh my God. So yeah, long story short, I only spent, and with the tip, I only spent about $70, $65, and you know, again, I'll say it again, Groupon is trying to kill me.
Now back to Mosaic's location, and I don't know if we talked about this on your show or just someone I was talking to in general, but that little strip in Cranston and that kind of general Cranston area, there's a slamming little restaurant scene going on in Cranston. You never would have thought it.
Well, directly across the street is a Chinese restaurant that also does dim sum. You have a breakfast place which is also does Mexican-ish food, burritos and stuff like that. They have their own blend. They make their own chorizo. Right around the corner is a Chinese market that I always go to. Yeah. And yeah, no, it's a very eclectic. In fact, there's even a Jewish meat market. And that's, I don't even know the name of it because all you can see is all the signs that just say Jewish meat market in the window. You know, it's like, what's the name of the place? Jewish meat market.
Is that where single Jewish women go to meet single Jewish men?
No, that's called J-Date. Look it up. I ain't making that up. Yeah, no, it's a great little food scene over there, and you are at the crossroads of a lot of different neighborhoods over there.
Yeah.
In fact, the old Park Cinema, which is now Park Cafe, and there's something else in the back. Mm-hmm. I've never actually gone to see a show there, but I've been in there since they've redone it. It's a beautiful, beautiful redo on the old theater.
The Tales of Rocky Point by our good friend Jason Mayu. The debut was there at the Park Cinema. It was my first time in there since they redid it, and yeah, it's a classy joint.
Yeah. Well, again, you could kind of squeeze in and like fit in with the class. I don't fit in with the classy. I fit in with the blunt, ignorant, and drunk.
I'm more concerned about fitting into those 1950s seats.
No, I'll just stand in the back. Thank you. The only thing I didn't check out at the old Park Cinema, whether or not they still had the trough toilet.
Trough toilet?
Yeah. You know when you go, instead of having individual urinals in the men's room, it's just one big sink. It's just set kind of low.
Right.
You're just peeing in a
and
sink.
It usually has a pitch to it, so it drains out. And this is a true story. Hand to God, Washington County Fair, which is coming around. I'm in the troughed bathroom, and it's it's just the big trough to pee in, but there's separate stalls, just like a regular urinal. And I'm taking a leak, and I don't know if it was legit or a kid screwing around with a Tootsie Roll, but a turd came floating by in the troughed urinal. Either that guy didn't get out much and didn't know what to do, or it was a kid screwing around, but a turd went floating by in the troughed urinal.
You see, I've gone to a few concerts when I was, back in my day, when I was in my 20s and 30s, I went to a few concerts where the venues had the troughs.
Yeah.
And depending on what night it was, how much drinking, I've seen several people sleeping in the trough toilet. It's like, if you're that messed up,
you go in the shower.
Just like, this looks like a good place to lay. Well, think about it. If you throw up, if you don't have to go that far, and you're kind of wedged in the shape of it. So that's
worst Airbnb ever.
Before this goes any more awry than it already has, why don't we cut to some music? Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Let's do a little music now. We're going to leave here with a little bit of Pistol Shot Gypsy. Name of the song is Rockstar. We'll be back in a minute.
feeling once again. It's like the time can never end. My life with you is getting old. It's got my blood running cold. Gotta break you out of this place. We're gonna raise some hell. Try to drive you, but your tempo's slow. Don't understand the way we need to go. It's like we're stuck inside the Middle Ages. Dust off the cobwebs in between the pages. You gotta learn to let loose if you're gonna raise hell. Gotta learn to rock, you gotta learn to roll. You gotta reach down deep into your very soul. Let the melody take your mind to a far-out place. Can you feel it rising up through the beat of the bass? Can you feel it? Now you're starting to rock, now you're ready to roll. You got the spirit screaming out through your soul. You can feel it from your head to your toes. You're raising hell. Let's rock and roll. Let's rock and roll. Don't let the band get out of control. We're raising hell.
And we're back. I gotta wait for the finger to let me know that the microphone's on, and
Why don't any of your tracks have the proper times?
because you're supposed to pay attention to this stuff.
Too busy talking to you guys about crown molding.
Yeah, that's it. Crown molding. That's
Many different types.
I don't even know what that is.
yes. We're doing more of an OG with an 1 3/4 reveal. I wish I was making this up.
You're gonna get the wood paneling with the shag carpet that goes like halfway up the wall.
You know, I was in Pennsylvania. And
I believe they call that the Chester the Molester.
I stayed in a hotel called the Ponderosa, PONDA-ROSA, just so they couldn't get sued by the the restaurant chain.
Yeah.
And it had this beautiful stone style carpet. It looked like there were stones, but it was actually a carpet, wall to wall, and then it went up the wall all the way to the ceiling. So they paid like 6 times as much for all the carpeting, but they didn't have to worry about putting up paneling or anything. They just had to steam clean the
What a trend.
the protein off the walls once in a while. The things you have to. Anyways, life on the road. Speaking of life on the road, last weekend, like I said, we were at Livestock. I got there on Friday, first thing in the afternoon, crack of noon. I got there, and I can't thank Tim, the property owner, enough. From where the stage was out to where the last tent was almost, I'd say about a little bit more than a quarter mile away. And I got a chance to really just walk around and talk to the people. It's kind of like if you go on the convention circuit, there's people you only see at the conventions. Well, there's some people I only see at shows, and it's usually I can only talk to them for like 30 seconds because I'm either on my way from doing a set or on my way to my getting back up in the DJ booth. Well, Friday especially, I mean I put on a playlist and I got to walk around and talk with people, and Same thing with Saturday. Saturday, I just playlisted the hell out of it just so I could hang out with these people and really talk to them, like I want to. Tammy LaForest was there. Her and Jenna. Let's go with Jenna. Tammy and Jenna, they kicked it off. Productive Member put on a hell of a set. The Quins were there. Fathom Farewell, Most Dangerous Men Alive. Ben and Eric, we hung out for quite a while, mostly just because I was slightly intoxicated, and that's where I kind of set up my chair under their. They had a pop up over there. Now I think it was Friday night into Saturday. Yeah, Friday night into Saturday. The weather changed, the winds picked up, and pretty much, I'd say about half of the pop-up, like shade tents, went sailing. Everybody, I lost mine. I mean, I had 90 pounds of sand holding mine down, and it flew up over my truck and just got totaled. But that was the only thing I lost. Tents were getting blown across the field. It was kind of rough for a little while. Then it just chilled right out. 350 people came in on a Friday, camped out until Sunday. Everyone brought their own booze, food. There was food available. In fact, they did a brisket, smoked brisket. They started cooking Friday night at midnight. At noon on Saturday, it was almost done. Oh, it was so good.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I can't say enough about it. It was just to go was a blast. Getting to catch up with these people and actually sitting down, seeing what they got coming up. I had to break a little news to everybody, and I'll do it again here. If you haven't heard yet, September 9th is going to be my last show as a DJ. I will just be Psyco Eddie from that point on. I started 25 years ago.
That's amazing, man.
Yeah. And the amazing part is the DJ at the nightclub. I was at a strip club. The DJ called out. The owner looked at me and said, "What do you know about music?" Absolutely nothing. Good. Get up in the sound booth. You're the DJ, and it stuck. And 25 years later, I'm 45. I'm old, half dead, and I realized after I made the announcement that how many people actually enjoy what I do.
Yeah.
I thought I was, just filler or whatever, the noise in between the bands. People actually would look forward to me DJing these shows. So if you want to catch me, the last possible one is September 9th at FET. I will be at the outdoor stage. I'll talk more about that as time gets closer. So one of the other bands that were there, I ran across, I don't know if you remember Ray Regola, lead singer for All for Blood. He came up to me and he put his arms around me, gave me the brotherly hug, not one of the other hugs. You hug him, but manly way.
Beating the crap out of each other while you're hugging,
smacking each other on the back, trying to inflict pain. But I love you, man. Anyways, me and Ray, we had a sit down. Part of the reason I'm stopping the DJing is my health is going to hell in a handbasket. So he basically understood, and he told me you got to take care of yourself. You got to do what's right for you. So Ray and I did have a chance to talk. So we're gonna have.
Isn't he also a hell of a cook?
He's actually a cook at Twin River.
Mm-hmm.
He also got me turned on to Sullivan's Public House up in. They have a hell of an Irish breakfast over there. Anyways, we're gonna do a double shot of All for Blood because Ray and Lou and Mike and all the guys from All for Blood just kick ass. So we're gonna do a kick ass set of All for Blood. We're gonna leave here with Breach. We'll be back in a minute.
is our pride. No way to take it all away from us this time. When you lost your own life, you had to try to change your mind. That's not the case today, you never went to time. That's what I tell you. That's what I tell you. Ah, whoa. That's what I tell you. That's what I tell you. Ah, whoa. No, not a without them. It's like the darkness they were placed. The menace forever, but for them that's just okay. And now they have the chance to bring awareness to the light. And the land of they'll search for answers that are right. This is the anthem for our life, this is the pride. No way to take it all away from us this time. When you lost your own life, you had to try to change your mind. That's not the case today, you never went to time. That's what I tell you. That's what I tell you. Ah, whoa. That's what I tell you. That's what I tell you. Ah, whoa.
All right, my night outers. See, that was a nice, smooth transition. None of that dead air stuff.
Now, I was just doing some research, and if you can believe it, on February 1st in 2014, a young DJ Psyco Eddie, Ray from All for Blood, and Dave from Vulgar Expressions joined me in studio at a local AM station here. They debuted that song Breach, and you guys were talking about, I believe, the first ever Freak Fest.
Yes. I do remember that. Oddly enough. Yeah, that was, oh, God, what is it? 5th floor. I can't even think of the name of the building over on downtown Providence.
The now defunct AM 1320.
Yeah, no, we had a blast that night. And honestly, between me, you, and Ray, I don't know how Dave fit in.
I don't know how the floors didn't buckle. That's an old building.
Well, enough about the past. We're going to move to the future. The future is Mr. Mike Worm here from the
Future's
band.
bright, hopefully.
From the band Worm. Also, Reckless Records. If you're going to look them up, it's Reckless Rec Chords. So, Mike, how you doing tonight?
Not too bad. Yourself?
I'm wonderful, as always. You got a show coming up.
Yeah, big show. Friday, 25th of August. C-Note, Nantasket Beach
Yep.
in Hull. $8, 21 plus. 7:30 is doors. We got Bad Movies, Honest John reunion shows. Supported by Brain Dead, Blue Liners, Sick Joke, and Mouth Breather.
Okay.
Right on the beach.
Now, see, if for those of you wondering, Hull, Mass. is not really one of those cities you hear a lot about. If you're coming from Rhode Island, it's not as far as Boston.
No, it's not.
So, I actually
Right
had
near Quincy.
Oh, exactly. I was just going to say it's not too far from Quincy. I actually had to look it up myself because I'm a typical Rhode Islander. I don't travel outside of Rhode Island all that much. But as I'm going through the Reckless Rec Chords Facebook page, I see you playing there on the 21st of July with See This World, Worm, of course, the Pint Killers, and the Money. So it looks like the C-Note is getting quite a bit of your patronage.
Yeah, I've been booking there a lot the last couple of years, trying to bring people in from the city, bring them down towards the beach. It's a great summer spot. You go to the beach. They have a carnival in June, July. There's a ton of stuff going on, ton of bars, ton of good places to eat.
So it's not just
it's like a boardwalk kind of.
Well, I was just going to say, it's not just show up to the bar and, well, that's it. There's a lot of stuff going on, so you can actually, I don't want to say the word pregame, but if one were so inclined to get there early so they can get a little bit of a buzz going on, they could.
You hit the beach, there's a ton of good eateries, walk the boardwalk.
Now, when we were off the air and we were joking about this a little bit, a very good name for a band was mentioned.
Oh, yes.
Straight Edge Kids on Acid.
Straight Edge Kids on Acid.
Now,
death metal. They have to be death metal.
Now,
death or black metal.
Now, this is a story that I was talking about, and it didn't even dawn on me about the value of the band name. I just thought it was awesome because I was hanging out with some guys not that long ago, and, I got a drink in my hand. I actually had a rather large bottle in my hand, and I wanted to share. Let's do a drink together. No. We're straight edge. We're not drinking anymore. However,
so they're sober then. They're not straight edge.
The other side of that was, they are sober. They are not drinking any alcohol, but
anymore.
Well, no, they did drink quite a bit, and I don't want to mention any names because the second half of this is I asked them, how you seem a little messed up. How come? It's like, because we're tripping on acid right now. So, okay, you're straight edge, but tripping on acid.
No,
I don't understand how it works, but hey, Ian McKay enjoys a glass of wine every now and again, so I guess that's straight edge.
If you want to advocate against the use of psychedelic drugs, just Google Brian Wilson interview and take a look at Brian Wilson from the Beach Boys these days. Homeboy is hurting.
Yeah, no,
they literally escort him out into the piano and they sit him down and he still plays a set, but lights are on, nobody's home with Mr. Wilson.
No,
but you got a minute to blast when you're on them.
I've never experienced acid. I have no. Trust me, my mind is plenty active and plenty twisted without adding any other substances to it. I thought it was crazy. Like, no, straight edge. We're on acid. We're good. That just caught me off guard.
That's like saying, I'm on a diet. Let's go to the buffet.
I'm on a diet, but those cupcakes sure look good.
Actually, I also have a quick story about moderation going to the dogs. Now, as you can tell, look across from the table, I'm a fat guy. I will say this 14 times a show if I have to. If anyone doubts me, look me up on Facebook. I'm a big dude. So the other night, my wife and I are on our way home. She wants ice cream. Who am I to say no, right?
Exactly.
So I had a little bit of self-control. I didn't get the half gallon. I just got 2 pints.
Moderation's everything in life.
Exactly.
Man.
And I knew going into it, that pint was not going to see another day. My wife, however, was trying to be conscientious about her caloric intake.
Yep.
So she puts the pint of ice cream in the microwave for 30 seconds to soften it up. She goes into the drawer to get out the special ice cream scoop that fits perfectly into a pint. And she starts scooping the first scoop out to put it into a bowl. And I guess she hit a hard spot and a soft spot. And then next thing you know, this big lump, good-sized chunk of ice cream hits the floor. She's trying to be like, at that point, I'm like, look, don't waste any more. The dog's cleaned it up. I have no fear.
I hope it wasn't chocolate.
Actually, it was chocolate ice cream. They can have a little bit of chocolate. Too much will kill a dog, but they have to eat like a pound of like pure chocolate. So needless to say, my wife got all frustrated. She didn't want to waste any more ice cream. I didn't want her to waste any more ice cream.
Sure, the dogs didn't mind, though.
The dogs definitely did not mind.
The dogs were in a bib with an ice cream cone on it.
But no, to me, it just tells me, she was trying to. It wasn't worth it because she ended up wasting it anyways. So that's my little story. I got lots of these little stories, but I'm going to digress here because
It kind of reminds me of the time, speaking of moderation, that I found out the hard way that sugar-free ice cream gives me explosive diarrhea.
oh, that wonderful chemical called sorbitol. Yes,
That'll clean out the old plumbing.
Sugar-free.
yeah. Eat a bag of the sugar-free Hershey bars. Yeah, the fun size. Oh, they're fun. Oh. Again, I can't even tell you how many times. Oh God!
They don't leave a fun size in your toilet bowl, though, huh?
Oh my God! They rip you apart, man. They're something with that sugar alcohol. It just kills you. I'll digress. There's nobody needs to know about my bathroom habits. Not that I haven't talked about them. It's just no one else needs to know, I think. But why don't we cut to some music? Actually, here's a person that you've brought in here several times, Megan Casey. I can't really put my finger on it why I like her music, but I can tell you right now, her CD is still in my CD player, and she gave it to me
it's a
6
great
months
CD.
ago.
Yeah.
It's a
She's
great CD.
Working on something new right now.
I can't wait for
Full
that
length, I think.
I can't wait for that to come out. But here is one track off the CD that she gave me. It's called A Girl Named Sin, Megan Casey. We'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, that's my favorite song by her.
Well, I was born right from the devil's head. He said, well, I ain't never gonna be lonely again. I need me a partner, and I'll need her in red. She'll be the finest thing you see, and I'll be the only thing she believes. Fell in love with everything you said, so what you need me to do, I will go on right ahead. Call me sin and I will be your girl. Well, I can never lose you, 'cause I'd be losing me too. do the devil's work and I'll do it for free. As long as you can always love a girl like me. Call me sitting, I've been waiting for you to tempt and desire, so it's just a brush of fire. Well, don't be scared. Fell in love with everything you said, so what you need me to do, I will go on right ahead. Call me sin and I will be all yours. Well, I can never lose you, 'cause I'll be losing me too. Well, I can never lose you, 'cause I'll be losing me too.
All right, my night outers. That was 1031. I Will Not Drown. Before that, we had Megan Casey, Girl Named Sin. You know, we're running out of time really quick here, so I'm just going to recap quickly. If you want to check us out on Facebook, /MyNightOut, MyNightOutRI.com is the website you want to go to for all your upcoming needs, upcoming event needs. If you want to hit me up, if you want to send me some music, if you want to just get on the show like Mr. Worm here, MyNightOut Radio at Verizon.net. We're also on Twitter and Instagram at DJ Psyco Eddie or at MyNightOutRI. Don't forget, August 25th, Reckless Rec Chords doing a show at the C Note in Hull, Massachusetts, Nantasket Beach, Nantasket Avenue, 159 Nantasket Avenue.
I was just looking that up on the old Google Earth. That looks a little happening place there,
Yeah,
like
I was
almost like
I was doing the satellite
boardwalk,
view
yeah.
of it. It's a really nice area.
Remind me a little bit of Coney Island.
The Coney Island of the North. So, thank you everyone for tuning in. I want to thank Mike Worm for being in studio with us. I want to thank Mr. Jones for putting up with my crap for
Always.
another week. And I want to thank everyone for listening. We're going to leave here with a little bit of Blindside Thunder.
Speaking of worms.
Speaking of worms, it's going to be tequila. Have a good night, everybody.